Good afternoon, class. My name is Todd Edwards. I'd like to talk a little bit about the ASQ assessment and the biopsychosocial assessment that was done for this final project. I did my assessment on a 5-year-old female child. I really liked the implications for social work practice of doing a full range assessment, looking at all the different dimensions and how they interact to create a whole person. Biologically, the child in my assessment didn't have any medical concerns or complications. However, in gathering collaborative information from the mother, it was determined that she did use tobacco, almost a pack a day throughout the full pregnancy. So it remains unclear at this point what impact that may have on the child, but it is something to keep in mind in the recommendation section. To just watch out for any kind of, asthma or lung development or any of those things associated with prenatal tobacco exposure. Socially, the child was active, was alert, was good at sharing, was a very verbal communicator. Another factor, though, contributing in this child's life when getting collaborative information from the parents were that the child was part of a blended family. I did some research on the effect of parental divorce and the effect of sibling kind of interaction on social development. The mother reported that the older 4 children in the family have witnessed some violence through their divorce, and possibly there has been some behavioral acting out in the home that might affect this child's social development. It was interesting to note, though, that this child has been in the home with both biological parents since birth, and all reports were that it was a nurturing and loving home, so that positive influence may be overcoming any negative influence by the siblings and their experience with divorce. Also, as far as learning, and it kind of encompasses a little bit of the social domain as well, the child was enrolled in preschool for just kind of social interaction and to get a head start on some of those learning activities. So it wasn't surprising that she excelled in much of the ASQ assessment in the areas of learning and cognitive development. As far as utilizing the ASQ tool with populations in our region, the population in my town here locally is a majority Caucasian. It seemed to fit well with the child that I did the assessment on. However, in the greater Las Vegas area, we are seeing an increase in the Hispanic population, and I don't know if the tool is available in Spanish, but it seemed like maybe some of the references to learning and some of the references to reading and writing and number and letter recognition may be difficult to kind of overlay to some English language learners, or even to get collaborative information from parents who may have been raised in another culture. Finally, learning from this experience, it was a really good opportunity for me to dive a little bit deeper both into children's developmental kind of milestones and the importance of hitting those, and really to look at how all the different systems come together to create the whole child. It was really interesting to dive a little bit deeper into the social and biological issues that this child and many other children face, and how those kind of work together to create something that we know as a functioning, healthy adult, or possibly could have implications in dysfunction later in life. My experiences up to this point have been traditionally in adult substance abuse treatment, so this was a real stretch for me. I found it a little bit of a struggle to kind of adapt what I already know and then what we've learned throughout this class and apply it to child development. I really appreciated the challenge, and I really enjoyed this class, and thank you for your time.